Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. We only have,
Interior of the blade.
I believe, 2 more things to do.
You take the blade.
Okay, so we take the blade, and now we need to perish.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
So,
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you. Good.
let's
You're
continue
still
down the
listening to
stairs.
reason.
I have an
Walk
idea.
downstairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's so focused on the task.
And there you are.
Yes,
Are you
we're
here to kill
we're
me or
not.
something?
I'm just here to
Then
talk.
why did you bring a knife with you? How about you?
She makes a compelling. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we.
Let's
blade
drop the
tumbles out
knife.
of your trembling hands and drops to the floor.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your back will be
Okay.
fine. Don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no.
So here
No
we
reasoning.
Are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it is pretty awkward. Okay, we've gone through
Have
that.
you decided what to do with?
You know.
I think I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. And
Okay.
if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
I'm sure we will.
You have to make a choice.
I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair. It's a chance we'll have to
No
take.
one wins here.
We can
Yes,
make this
yes,
work
I'm
if we just
sure
stay here
you
and
think
You're
so.
making a mistake.
You turn your back to the prince.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Right.
Slip these chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
Right.
But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Doesn't seem like it, no.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she?
No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her down here, I think.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it. Okay. You settle in against the. It isn't long before you start to drift.
I know you're still there.
Okay.
Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Oh, is it? Okay, wait. Hold on. I want to... Okay, I forgot that if I actually go through the locking away, it just ends up to nightmare.
Your
That's
honor,
fair.
your-
Okay, give me a second to get back. I have an idea of what we need to actually do. Okay, now we're back here. I believe this is going to be similar to how we got to the beast section, where
It's
we
never
go
too
ahead
late
and
to
turn
do the right
around.
thing. Now hurry. You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
Oh boy!
We shouldn't have hesitated. But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good
Oh!
measure, the pointed
Oh,
tip of her
boy.
shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Great.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess.
Okay.
As you gasp for air, she eyes you
Great.
with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely
Okay.
broken. I'd be lying if I
Sorry.
said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Sorry, I've done all the other routes first, so
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing. what's
sorry we
left
didn't
of your
have
life
anything more
out of
entertaining
your
for you.
lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. The tower. All right.
You're on a path. You're here.
Yes, we are here to slay her. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable
Oh.
of doing anything in this situation. She
Okay.
probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Oh dear.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Yeah, please.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being
Okay.
annoying.
A little bit, yeah.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough
Well,
how absolutely catastrophic that would be for
unfortunately.
everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
Right.
So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world.
Got it.
Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Sure.
If
Proceed
that's
to the
what you
cabin.
want. I guess I don't have a say here.
Okay, what do we got inside the cabin this time?
The interior
Oh.
of the cabin is larger and more grandiose.
That's a
than its
dangerous
humble
place for
exterior
a
would
knife.
suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. Why do we
Right.
feel so small?
It does seem that way, yes.
We don't feel small. We are small.
Okay, well,
You take the blade
let's take
from
the
altar.
blade.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's just go ahead and make a save here, just in case, but I don't think we'll need it. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall.
Fun.
The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
That's strange.
This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Right.
A booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Great.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Do we really, though?
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want...
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about
It
that.
doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Fair enough, I guess. Let's continue.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers
Oh!
almost
She's
glowing in the
floating!
weak starlight, her figure
Great!
framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the
Oh,
platform.
fun.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Hi.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming
sure?
audacity.
I can still stab you.
Drop it.
The blade
Sure.
slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor.
Okay.
We didn't have to do that, and yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
I mean, we're all in her presence, so I think we do understand.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Okay, I feel like I should probably save here, because I think if we follow along with her, we'll get one ending, and if we reject her, we'll get the other.
On
Sure.
her command, you fall to the floor, knees
Oh,
painfully
boy.
connected with hard stone.
Great.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already
right.
catastrophically failed.
Yes. I suppose
What
that's
draws you
right.
back here beyond the empty halls of death. Speak.
Last time we met,
Yeah, that's the awkward
nobody should
bit.
have met her
Sorry.
before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then, and there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even
Yeah.
supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna give her some ideas. You're supposed to end the
Weak-willed
world.
buffoon.
Is that so?
Yes, yes, it is.
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
Okay.
The collapse of the old.
Oh,
is a
you're
necessary
very
prelude to the
intimidating.
birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Great. I don't like how you said that.
It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird,
I don't
will
like
help me seize it.
the name Little Bird. It makes it sound like you're gonna crush me in your hands.
It's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Let's see. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
And all you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
Okay, you want me to prove my loyalty, is that right?
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm
You are
bound
definitely
to
seeming a
become.
little bit high and mighty.
It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Great.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
Right.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
Okay, I
To
understand.
it later, it makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Sure. I mean, we have to do this for one of the endings, so I'm yours to command.
Your will was so easily
Oh, boy.
broken. Am I that magnificent?
Sure.
All you need to do now
If you
is
think
break
so.
my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't
Oh, she can
belong.
actually
Trying to conceal
notice
you
him.
from me.
Fascinating.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oh dear.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
Great.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Oh.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh, that's cool.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Let's break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Okay. Let's take her hand. Your obedient servant, and now she's gone. Just like that. We don't even leave the building. But you don't take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave.
And is that a...
Approach the mirror, approach the mirror.
This... I don't want...
Gaze into our reflection. We've grown. Great. Oh. She was very large.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of light whenever you are ready.
Okay. Let's just continue.
I long for your return, but it will give me we will meet again.
That was an interesting concept. I think...
You're on a path.
Quiet you. So, part of my problem with a lot of these endings is they just end a bit too quickly. Like, I know that that's kind of the whole concept. It's all connected to, you know, the ending sequence and stuff. But, like, I don't know, the actual paths are far more interesting than the overarching story, to me at least. So I wish that it was more like you could see what happens after you've, you know, pledged loyalty and stuff like that, or, you know, after the beast escapes and things like that. That's the more interesting part of this story and this world, and I kind of wish that it was explored more. But unfortunately, I don't get to see that. Anyway, we are going to end the episode there. Next time, I believe we have the last of the endings, or of the pathways at least. So, yeah. After that, we might be doing achievements. We might not. I will have to see how I feel about that. I'll probably look them up, the ones that I'm missing, and see exactly like what the process is to get those. Because if it's just going to be skipping through dialogue to the one choice that I needed to make that I didn't on a previous playthrough, it might be kind of just boring. So we'll see. But for now, we're going to end the episode here. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that's it. So, see ya.